Hi everyone, I'm JD from Lowbound Journals and I am excited to share with you my latest printable kit that I put together featuring these beautiful antique illustrated floral plates. I believe there are 52 of them, or 51 because there is one double. This is a double here, but because I wanted 2 images per sheet, there's one extra of this image here, and I have printed this one double-sided here to share with you today, but I also have printed it single-sided because I do want to use some of these to make covers. Like, wouldn't that make a beautiful cover? That would make a beautiful cover. And of course they can make wonderful pages when you fold them in half, so every side has something on it, or you could definitely just print it single-sided onto whatever paper you would like, whether it's coffee dyed paper or ledger paper, or even onto vellum or onto book page. But yeah, these are just really stunning illustrated florals, and yeah, I love making botanical journals, so I'm thinking of using these to make, well, first of all, I want to feature the kit and make the most use out of it possible, so I'm going to make a collection of journals just using these for the covers and feature pages. Love these colors, but then I want to intersperse them with other types of pages, so I might make some French floral journals or some more garden themed floral journals with some birds and butterflies and that kind of thing. Isn't that sunflower spectacular? Just really gorgeous color illustrations. Look at this one here. Is that the foxglove? Really sweet, and just, yeah, love it. Even this one is just a really interesting page. I can see that being used for me for a back cover, and just stunning colors. And look at that. So pretty. So there are quite a lot to use and work with. This is the one that's the double, so that's, I think, the only repeat, and really cool how you get all these different types of illustrations. My favorite are this kind with the background like that, but there's a nice variety of colors and flower types and designs. Like, this is really interesting. Oh, my cat is meowing in the background. Hi, Keanu. Do you want to go out? I just want to show you, first of all, just, isn't that stunning? Oh my goodness. I want to show you what it looks like before you cut it out, and I'll just let my cat out first. Here you go. No, he didn't want to go out. Okay, so this is what it looks like before you cut it out, and I think you can resize it however you want, and it's available on my Patreon, where you don't just get access to the formatted kit, which did take quite a long time to do, but you also get access to the individual JPEGs of each element, so that way you can format it to suit you. If you don't like how I've laid it out, you can change that. If you just want to print them out as journal cards, or, you know, with the JPEGs you can do whatever you want with those. But yeah, if you want the pre-formatted kit that I've done here, what I do, just to show you, when I cut them out, they don't exactly line up at the tops and sides, so that's why I left quite a generous border around here. Like, some people might not want that border at all, and you might want to cut it right here. But because each page was a different size and all that kind of thing, it just made it a little bit difficult to have them, you know, completely lined up everywhere. So I just did it as best as I could, and then gave that generous margin or border around the outside of the images, so that when I cut them down, it does cut maybe into the border a little bit. Some of them might go in flush with the actual image, but yeah, that's just how I formatted it, so that I can cut it that way. So some of them, the occasional one doesn't match up entirely precisely, and it might cut in just a little bit more. So for example, it might cut to there, but you can still see the flower and everything. So that was intentional on my part to create that border. So knowing that it wouldn't line up perfectly because of all the different sizes and everything, that when you do cut it, it still won't affect the whole image too much. So I hope that makes sense, but this is just how I use the kit for myself. But like I said, I do have the JPEGs or the PNGs separately, so you can go ahead and format it however you want for the way that you like to use your printables for your creative projects. But yeah, for everyone else who's just like, nah, I'll just can't be bothered with doing all that work, then that's how I print it and cut it so that you get these pages. And like, for example, some, you know, like I said, they're all different sizes. So some of the images were narrower, some were wider again, so that's why I left a generous margin. So I knew when I folded it, you know, this one's going to have a bigger margin than this side, but you're still going to get all of the image to work with. So again, this one was wider and shorter than this, so it was a little bit tricky to format this, but the best I could do, same with this side, was keep it like that. So this would have had a margin, I believe, and I just trimmed it because this is so wide. I needed an extra margin just so that I wouldn't cut into it. And yes, it does kind of show up a little bit maybe on this side. This one has a wider margin here. For example, this side, you can see it appears a little bit on this side, but I do not mind that at all. That's my personal preference, but just wanted to make you aware of that in case that's not your preference, because I know some people only want one image per thing and they want it perfectly matched up and perfectly even. So if that's you, might not be the kit for you, but if you're like me, then this is how I designed it for me to use. And if anyone else likes it like this, then yeah, you can print out the exact kit like this, ready to go. Or yeah, the JPEGs or PNGs are there for you to have fun formatting it however you like. So feel free to check out my Patreon. This is available for all my Ruby patrons and higher tier patrons, where they get access to every single digital kit in my Etsy. I have uploaded them all onto my Patreon, so once you become a Ruby patron, you have instant access to every single one of my Etsy kits over there. Because it is a bit of a bigger kit with the individual JPEGs, I wasn't sure if I would put it in my Etsy or not, because I just have to work out how I upload it, because Etsy has size limits to what you can upload. But if anyone does want me to put it in my Etsy, I will figure it out and find a way to put it up there. But yeah, for now it is just on my Patreon because it's just so easy to upload them onto Patreon as is. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this beautiful, beautiful kit. I'm going to have so much fun making journals out of it. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. A big special thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in the month of September. If you would like to become a patron, the link is down below in the description box and I can add your name to this list. My Patreon is where you get access to all my extra videos, including the monthly journal making series. Plus, if you're a Ruby or higher, you get access to every single digital kit in my Etsy that is available to download right over on my Patreon. Plus, exclusive patron-only kits. And at the higher tiers, you get access to extra perks, including mail sent to you, whether it is a happy mail, ephemera pack, paper pack, or a journal.